fun day, 2 days this is about to be. For the past 2 hours, I've been staring at my non-existent closet in my 2x2 bedroom, trying to figure out what the hell to wear to an event that's being hosted at one of the most beautiful venues I've ever seen. It overlooks St. Patrick's Cathedral, Rockefeller Center, and also is the place where so many New York socialites have held their engagement parties and their weddings. It's stunning. And I'm like, what the hell do I wear? On top of all that, the event is being hosted by Dyson, like the vacuums, like the air wrap, like the headphones. The fact that I'm even going to this event in the first place is giving me major imposter syndrome, but I wanted my outfit to be great and it has been stressing me out to no end. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Danny and welcome to a week in my life in New York City. They don't all start off like this, but I'm happy this one is. Here's the outfit that we landed on, and honestly, I kind of love it. I would always rather be overdressed rather than underdressed because it just makes me feel better, and especially when it comes to brand events, I always want to make a good first impression, so I'll break down the look for you guys. This trench is from Princess Polly. Underneath, I'm wearing a sheer black top that has like little lettuce trim. I don't even know if that's what this is called, but this is from Zara. My bralette underneath is Forever 21, and then I'm wearing a satin skirt underneath here that is really, really cute from Revolve, and then my boots are also from Revolve. I'll actually open this up and give you guys a better look, but I'm going to be going to this event with my roommate Madeline. I've actually never been able to take her to an event with me, and I'm really excited to take her to this one because it feels very up her alley. Just the venue in general is very aesthetically pleasing, and she is an aesthetically pleasing type of gal, so I think it's just gonna be so much fun. We get to test out the new headphones that they're releasing and just have a good time.
Beautiful.
Mahi. Like, honestly, yeah, I don't even know if I like mahi, but I do now. Cheers. Another day, another event. I'm listening to the Basement Yard podcast. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I'm telling you, no podcast makes me laugh as hard as this one does. And I've been such a big Joe Santagato fan for years, and I love his content. He's so fucking funny, and so is Frankie, and their dynamic is just, I don't know, I love it so much. If you guys haven't listened to it and you're looking for a genuinely like laugh out loud funny podcast, listen to this one. We're up bright and early this morning for another event with Dyson. Last night's event was so stunning. That venue was like, I don't even think pictures do it justice. It's just so breathtaking, and I'm so grateful that I was invited. And then today is the in-store event where I get to properly test out the headphones and kind of see them in more of like a store setting. So that'll be really cool. Headed right back up to 5th Ave. I'm gonna go down and catch the subway in a little bit, but I threw on this outfit that I love, mind you. I had a different shirt on at first, and I figured let's just like play around with different, I don't know, the outfit I was wearing before felt very safe, and this one feels like a little bit more different. I love it. All good outfits come with a price, and the price is that my room looks like a bomb went off, so we're just gonna keep the view at this and only this. But here's the fit. Blazer, actually, the entire outfit with the exception of the shoes are Princess Polly. I just like the fact that the shirt has like a slightly different cut. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. I'm gonna take the fact that I'm gonna be uptown as an opportunity to go to the Guggenheim. I've been to pretty much all of the major museums in the city, and the Guggenheim is one of the last ones that I've never been to. So I bought tickets for, I think I bought it for the 12 o'clock slot, which will be perfect because it'll give me time to be in the store, shoot my content, post my content, and then hopefully be able to walk up to the museum because it's about a 25-minute walk. And then after that, I might head down to the Crosby Hotel, depending on timing. My roommate Madeline works in PR, and one of her clients is holding a event today in the city at that hotel, and they invited me to come down. So I might head down there, all depending on what time I am finished up like with all of my work stuff, but that'll be really fun. And then tonight I'm supposed to have a date. It's a very busy day. I don't even know if I have this date. Updates to come on that one. Let's head out. I really think this one through. Like, I thought I would just be able to go from the store to the museum, but now we have this with me. So I think we gotta go home. Okay, so I had a plan, and my plan was flawed. My plan was to go to the Dyson event and then walk up Fifth Ave and then go to the Guggenheim because they're only like 15 minutes away. But I forgot today was the day that they were gifting me a pair of the headphones, and I walked out of that store with a bag larger than my torso, which I don't want to, and I also don't think I can bring into a museum, so I had to come back down here. I used this as an opportunity to make myself some lunch, and I thought, okay, maybe it will be a little bit more efficient to take an Uber back up to the museum, because of course the tickets are non-refundable, and it's $50 to take an Uber. So I will be jumping back on the subway. Cheers to that. And I also just got a text from the guy that I'm going on a date with tonight, and he booked us, a nice boy, booked us a reservation, but the wine bar that we're going to is in the Lower East Side. So if you need me, I'll be taking a tour of Manhattan today, and that's just how things are gonna go. Okay, but I guess the upside of having to take the subway is that now I get to walk through Central Park.
Did you fall a long way down?
I'm walking past the Met, and they're setting up for the Met Gala. I've never actually seen them set up before. I had to. It feels like an obligation when you're up here to just get a quick dog. I've never gotten ready for something so fast. It's 8:44, my date's at 9, it's in the Lower East Side, and I'm probably gonna be late, which is not something I'm proud of. So I am gonna call my Uber now. I don't even have time for an outfit of the day. I'm literally gonna leave, but we'll see how it goes. You know, these are either the dates, again, that go really, really well or kind of interestingly, so updates to come. I've always been the type of person, much like I think most people, where I get nervous doing things alone. When I was growing up, I was like that. I always liked to have a buddy, whether it be a friend or my mom, to do things with, regardless of where I was going. But as I've grown up, and especially as I've moved and lived in New York City, I have grown more and more accustomed to doing things alone. I would say that's even amplified more within the past few months, being that I was the only one of my friends who was working like a non-traditional 9-to-5. I was self-employed while all of my friends were working traditional 9-to-5s. It kind of just pushed me to have to do a lot of day-to-day things by myself. But there were always a few activities that felt more daunting than others, one of which was always going to a concert alone. Like, that feels so scary to me, and it's something I've never done until today. I don't even know how we got on the topic, but I was talking to Madeline earlier, and we were just talking about people who are coming to New York in concert, and I had the urge to look up when Lizzie McAlpine was coming to New York because I love her music so much, and I just would love to see her live. And it turns out she's coming today, like May 2nd at 8 p.m. And I don't have anything else to do, and I have no work tomorrow, so I figured why not just go. I would be lying if I said that I'm not a little bit nervous, because this just feels scary for some reason, even though I know that like nobody really gives a shit. It just feels nerve-wracking, but somehow whenever I'm vlogging and I do stuff like this by myself, it feels a little less scary, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. It's 6:42 right now, and the concert starts at 8, doors open in 20 minutes. So I am obviously not gonna get there when the doors open. I honestly might even shoot to get there a little later because it feels a little less intimidating, but I don't know. First I'm gonna make myself some dinner, and then we're gonna get ready really fast and go to the concert. Making myself a little bit of pasta before I go. I also changed into an easy outfit. I'm just wearing my leather pants from Addicted and then this shirt from Urban, and I'm listening to the only 3 songs on the set list that I don't know on repeat with hopes that it'll kind of stick a little bit before I get to the concert, and then I can know every song. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. I feel like this would be fun, but I don't know. I feel like the first little bit's gonna be kind of awkward, and then once I get into the groove and maybe get like one drink with light pour, I'll be good. Off we go. I can honestly say that that was one of the most comfortable things I've done alone since moving to the city, which was so surprising because you would think that in a setting that like everybody's with their friends and everybody's doing their thing, you would feel really lonely. I felt just so at peace. Like, I swear the most uncomfortable part that wasn't even really uncomfortable was waiting on the line to get into the venue. It wasn't even that bad, but once I got in, I got myself a drink, and then I went and found myself a spot, and I just waited there until the show started, and then once the show started, it was like no problem at all. Obviously things like that are so much fun to share with friends, but I really don't think that not having a friend to go to a concert with should ever stop you from going to the concert. And trust me, in the past, I have not gone to concerts because I was gonna have to go alone. This was my first time fully just doing it and saying, fuck it, I don't really care. And I can totally see myself doing it again. I had so much fun. And I mean, it definitely helped that it was just a room full of girls. Like, that was literally the environment, so it didn't feel intimidating at all. It was really nice. I'm so happy that I went. I had such an amazing time, and she was unbelievable live. I got my official offer letter on Friday, April 21st, I believe, and from then I had just about 2 weeks until I started my new job. And on the day that I got my offer letter, I made a promise to myself that I was going to soak up every single second of those 2 weeks that I possibly could, because within the past few months I've had the luxury to work for myself and not have to live within a structured 9-to-5 format during the week. I was literally able to do whatever I wanted. And if I'm being honest with myself, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have that opportunity again. So I wanted to make sure that I really made the most of it. And within the past few weeks, I definitely did. And a lot of that was done off camera because I wanted to be fully in the moment. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a recap on what I've been up to. It hasn't been anything crazy, but it's definitely been fun. I was able to try out a few new restaurants during this time, the main one being NYC in Brooklyn. This restaurant has a lot of hype around it, and Madeline and I wanted to see if it was worth all of the hype, and I can officially confirm that it is. The food is absolutely incredible. The atmosphere, 10 out of 10. I'm so happy that we were able to get a reservation. I also, of course, went to quite a few classes at Broadway Dance Center, and if we're being honest, I think this is the thing I'm gonna miss the most once I start my new job, because I didn't discover these classes until a lot later in the game after being self-employed, and it just so happens that the classes that I really enjoy taking are at 11:30 on Mondays and 4:30 on Wednesdays. So not entirely possible to do those with a traditional 9-to-5 job, but I gotta say I really enjoyed it while it lasted. Those classes did a lot for me and my self-confidence as a performer, and I'm just really grateful that I found them. It's also been absolutely beautiful in New York City recently, so I've been spending as much time as possible outside. The other day, my friend Lindsay and I went to a workout class, and then we got acai bowls, and we sat in Washington Square Park, and we listened to live music, and it was just so fun. Like, those are the other things I'm gonna miss, because that was all being done on a Friday. So, like, I will be working, but I don't know. As much as I enjoyed all of those things, I'm also really looking forward to this next chapter, and I hope you guys are too. So that's my recap. and I'm picking my camera back up today so I can document what I'm calling my last day of freedom. It sounds really negative in that connotation. I promise it's a very positive thing, but today is the last day before I start my new job, so I wanted to take you along. Today's running errands outfit is one of my personal favorites. I recently got this hat from an online store called 1111, which is very appropriate for me. If you know, you know. And it says, "Caviar Cowboy, you have good taste." I have a bunch of hats at this point, but I don't have a basic black and white one, and I figured I should get one so it could match with literally anything. So wearing this today. I'm also wearing my favorite Aritzia jumpsuit. This thing is my pride and joy. You guys already know. And then I'm wearing my new sneakers that I got from New Balance. I showed you guys in my previous video. This was one of my purchases once I landed my new job, and I love them. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. Yeah. No, it's not even 11 o'clock. So we have the whole day to do all that we need to do, and I'm gonna kick it off with grocery shopping. I think God, Trader Joe's is a absolute madhouse on the weekends. And I guess I don't have to go there. Like, I could go to D'Agostino's, which is like another grocery store, but Trader Joe's is just so much cheaper. Maybe I'll take the walk up there and just cross my fingers that it's not that crowded, come back here, drop off all of my stuff, and then continue on with the rest of the errands and the rest of the day. Definitely have to get myself some new flowers while I'm there, because this is tragic, and when I start my new job tomorrow, I'm gonna be standing here doing all my work, and I wanna have a nice view. So let's go. Shopping was a massive success. I really didn't buy all that much, but my top priority was having everything that I needed to be able to make my breakfast, my lunch, and my coffee, especially because this is my first week. I just don't want to be running around in the mornings. I don't want to feel like I have to go out and run any errands. I just want to be so in it, if that makes sense. So I kind of got all my ducks in a row in that sense. I do this, I think, with all new beginnings. I definitely do this in the beginning of every year, just do anything and everything to feel the most put together that I can. And I guess now I'm doing it with the start of a new job, and I don't think it's a bad thing whatsoever. So I did my grocery shopping, feeling good about that, did all of my errands at CVS as well. And now I really want to go get my nails done. I'm going to be looking at my hands a lot while I'm working, and it just makes me, again, it makes me feel put together. God, I would even get a blowout just because it's more of a mentality than anything, but we're gonna stick with nails. Okay, finishing up the coffee I made, just packing up my tote bag really fast. I was able to get an appointment at 3:30 to go get my nails done, so I have a little bit of time to kill, and I'm gonna walk down to Soho and see if I can find any cute bathing suits to buy, because I am going on a vacation Memorial Day weekend, and I'll be vlogging all of it, don't you worry. It's a vacation specifically for my brother's college graduation, and it's just gonna be so much fun. But we're going somewhere tropical, and I feel like I just need to revamp my bathing suit collection, so we'll see what we find. I think I'm gonna go to PacSun. I really like Zara's bathing suits, so maybe I'll stop in there. I don't know. Fingers crossed that we find something, but it'll just be fun to shop around.
But then you're right by my side. Tell me it's all in my mind.
Today ended up being such a great day. I knew it was gonna be a good day because I had things that I wanted to get done and it was beautiful outside, but thanks to kind of a little bit more of like a spontaneous plan coming up, it just ended up being so much fun. So obviously I went and got all of my errands done this morning. I got my nails done, and honestly I need to stop getting any other color other than like this corally red, because I just think that they look so good, especially for the summertime. And when I was leaving the nail salon, I walked by this restaurant called Roey's that I go to all the time, and it's so good. And I heard someone call my name, and it was Madeline with our friend Victoria, and they were just sitting there catching up, eating some food, getting some drinks, and I decided to sit down with them for like 2 hours, and it just ended up being so much fun. So I had a glass of wine and I had a pizza, and I don't know, I'm just like in such a good mood. I also did end up doing some shopping while I was out. I think I showed you a little clip, but when I was in PacSun, I found a bathing suit that I really like. One of my favorite bathing suits that I own is from PacSun, so I figured I don't even need to try it on. I'm pretty positive about how it's gonna fit and how it's gonna look. So this is what the bottoms look like, and the top is just a regular triangle top with like slightly thicker straps up top. I just find that their bathing suits are such good quality, so I bought that, and I feel like that'll be a really nice addition to the collection. And now that I'm home, I'm in for the night. It is, what time is it? 8:07 p.m. and I'm gonna jump in the shower so I can wash my hair. Back there you can see a little new addition to my hair care routine. I worked with Dyson, you guys saw in this video, for their headphones, but I also worked with them on Instagram for the Dyson Airwrap, which is very surreal, and I still can't believe that it's real. But they sent me a Dyson Airwrap, and I've been getting the hang of using it, and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm gonna wash my hair tonight and use that. That way I can wake up tomorrow with nice hair. Tomorrow is a very big day, and I can't wait to take you guys through the entirety of the week, but I think that deserves its own video. So I'm gonna end off this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you very soon in my next one. Bye.